Hey everyone, welcome back to Lori's Boston Found, where thrifted is the new black. My name is Lori. I'm a fashion reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and I also have my own website now called lorisbostonfound.com. Today I'm just going to do a life update and let you know how things are going since I've been in quarantine for 6 weeks. I'm going to cover a couple topics that I've been meaning to catch up with everybody on, and I feel like I haven't carved out the time to give it any explanation, so today's the day. And stay tuned till the end of the video because I have 4 LBF bundle boxes that will be for sale. I have a juniors one, an athletic one, a neutral color one other one. I can't think of the other one. So anyways, those are $30. I'm going to show them quickly at the end of this video. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. So to get things started, I just want to say that I feel like YouTube has been a bit of a roller coaster ride lately. I think a lot of creators are struggling to find content to share with you. I've had a lot going on at home, and I've actually shared a lot of things like my Marie Kondo video, An American Girl, and my bundle boxes. I feel like I've been branching out from my norm, but I think that I'm in a little bit of a rut now because I'm just really missing my traditional stuff, my traditional hauls. I'm missing thrift with me's and trips to the Goodwill outlet like everybody is. I know I'm not alone in this. Been getting in the way a little bit of my content, and I'm always trying to gear up and be creative, and I also don't want to disappoint my audience who is used to seeing a certain thing on my channel. So I've been struggling a little bit with YouTube. I'm working on branding right now. So since I launched my website, which is really in its newest phase, I'm going to talk a little bit about a model that I'm going to be using for that later in the video. However, I've been working on branding and trying to come up with colors and fonts and things that will help people recognize my brand, whether it be on Instagram or YouTube or Poshmark or on my website. I'm just trying to streamline everything, which isn't as easy as you might think. It's just not the way that I've thought about things. I have a whole new appreciation for graphic designers because wow, there are so many little details that I'm now picking up on my website. So if you have a website or you are thinking about having one, there's so much to think about. I'm excited to learn more, but everything takes time. So as many of you know, in the state of Massachusetts, the kids are out of school through the end of the year. The governor made the announcement last week. I had kind of a rough day mourning the loss of the end of my daughter's senior year for her. My son Rocco is a sophomore, but he doesn't seem to mind the shelter in place, and I feel like he doesn't have as many milestones at the end of sophomore year as my daughter has. So last week was a rough week. This week, of course, we're brushing ourselves off and moving forward. I have this reality that my family is going to be in my workspace because I'm the only one here who traditionally works from home. So everybody is kind of here now until probably September. My husband's company is talking about phasing things back, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and they anticipate that they'll be in phase 2 for up to a year. They're just speculating right now, but the way things are going, that's what they're thinking. So there's potential that Jay will be home for almost a year working from home. I've definitely had to adjust my expectations and think about how I want to move forward because I don't think my situation is changing anytime fast. I don't think I'm going to be able to be out shopping. I think my family's going to be around me. I'm always trying to sneak off and try to find a time to film. I'm not very good at doing that, so I did manage to sneak some time in today. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is I feel like everything that I used to do that was comfortable about my job is now different. With the exception of listing, I think that, listing and staying in that rhythm, I'm having a hard time a little bit with motivation for that, but at least I know that's my comfort zone. I can always lean into that skill and list more and sell more. My sales actually haven't been that bad. I think sales were the worst the 2 weeks after quarantine started, so the last 2 weeks of March. April has been pretty decent. My dad has an injury in his wrist and hand, so he hasn't shared for 6 days, and I'm now really starting to feel it. If anybody ever questions if sharing helps your sales, I'm here to tell you that it does, because I guess I take for granted sometimes that my dad is sharing 1,200 items for me every single day, and then whatever I do is just a bonus. It's gravy if I share to a party or if I decide to share a bunch at 10 o'clock at night, or I just share my new items or whatever it is, I always know that my closet's had a full share. And honestly, I haven't shared it completely in the 6 days my dad has been out. So, and I don't want him to rush back because I know it is labor intensive to just click and click and click and click all day long. So I'm feeling the pain for anybody who shares their own closet on a regular basis because it really is a lot of work. So yeah, I'm just, just wanted to give you a life update here. So this week's focus. It is Tuesday when I'm filming this, and this week I'm really just trying to get back to basics. I feel like I took on some really big projects that I mentioned earlier, Marie Kondo or doing my first American Girl video. For whatever reason, that took me a long time to gear up to do that, to pull all my stuff down, to work up the nerve to do something that's so far off of what my normal content is. That took a sufficient amount of gearing up for. Bundle boxes was an adventure for me, and I'm actually in a rhythm with those now. I'm just doing them less frequently. I'm kind of doing them as I come across them, as I'm clearing out closets in my house. But I had all these major projects, and now I just want simple routine. So this week I'm trying to snap back to basics, list more, share more, send offers to likers, just do the good old fashioned reselling stuff that I feel like I've gotten away from, because a lot of my focus has been on social media and YouTube and growing my channel and working on my podcast. And it's just been, I've said this before, but when I started reselling, it was reselling was up here and social media was down here. And now I feel like it's shifting, and I put the pressure on myself. I feel like I should be posting more on Instagram and making sure I answer all my DMs and commenting back to everybody on YouTube, because you guys mean so much to me and it's a big part of what makes me happy, but it takes so much time. So I've been looking into ways that I can help myself be more efficient. One of the things that I did download, and I just want to share it with you in case you're like me, if Instagram post can be a struggle to you, sometimes the posting, finding a picture isn't always so difficult, but it's the hashtags, and I want it to be meaningful, and I want to connect with people. I hate doing all of the editing on my phone. So I downloaded, I don't know if it's an app or just the platform Later, and it has given me the ability to do editing for Instagram on my desktop, which I really love. So my post from last night, which shows my bins, and I talk a little bit about my inventory system or lack thereof, I did that on Later, and so I was able to save it. So that's the pro. You can upload your picture, you drag it right in. I have a Mac and I just drag it right onto the site, and then you drag it onto the calendar, and then you're able to type away. Downside is that's the free portion, but the paid portion, which I don't have, you can save hashtag groups. You can use multiple photos. So I use multiple photos a lot when I do Instagram, and I can't on this. So that's kind of a bummer. So I think it's $7.50 a month, but I'm on the fence about whether or not I will pay for that. I've been testing out some features in platforms like Later and other platforms. I also have gotten into one on YouTube that helps me more with my analytics. It was another paid program just to help me work smarter, because now that social media is playing such a big role in what I do, I'm not super comfortable with it, and I just want to make sure I'm using my time wisely, and I don't want social media to ever take away from my reselling business, because I got into this because I love reselling, and that's what I actually love the most. I love my YouTube videos, but the editing and in making things interesting for you, that stuff sometimes takes a little work. The next couple projects that I'm going to work on are not super huge, but I'm very excited about. One is I'm redoing my office. I connected with somebody on Craigslist today. I've been wanting to set up a shipping station in my office and wanting to just brighten it up there. I always have that blue background, which is just kind of sterile looking in my videos, but I like working in my office because it has a lot of natural lighting. Right now I'm in my basement. I am doing my office over, and I had decided I was going to go with IKEA. I'm at a phase in my life where I'm I'm going to buy big girl furniture, and I was looking at Pottery Barn, I was looking at Ballard Design and local furniture shops, and the truth of the matter was I liked what was on the IKEA website more, because I wanted a modular set, something that I could kind of make a station that has drawers for all my poly mailers and my shipping tape and my scale and all the clutter that's in my life every day. I wanted a streamlined system that I could kind of embellish on my own. And so IKEA had what I wanted. And then I happened to go online and look on Craigslist because I hate paying retail because I'm a reseller and bargain hunter. And this guy had like a 5-piece IKEA suite. It had a desk, a huge file cabinet. It had like it was actually like a TV station, like a base for a TV entertainment center, but it would be perfect for my shipping station. And it's got cubbies and drawers so I can hide away the clutter. And it had like these glass shelves that go up above, like 5 pieces. And I negotiated with him and I got a deal on it. So $400. He said the stuff is like new. So even through IKEA, this stuff would have cost over $1,000, and we would have had to assemble it, which honestly I would have paid big money just to not have to assemble it. So anyways, we're picking that up on Saturday. I'm super excited for that because I feel like that's going to make my life easier once that office space is better, and we're moving out some old furniture that is so long overdue to go. So I'm going to have a fun video on that. So that's coming up. And of course, the other project, the one last thing that I really want to get done before I leave quarantine is to update my inventory system. And I'm almost there. I am so close to having all of the items that are going to be sold for now accounted for. So I'm still going through the Marie Kondo video really set me back. It's like Thriftless February set me so far ahead. And then I did the Marie Kondo method to my room. And all of a sudden I ended up with like 200 articles of clothing that I wasn't anticipating. And many of you may think, well, that is awesome. But because we are all looking for inventory right now, which is true. However, a lot of these things that were from my own closet are not necessarily things that I would have picked up to sell. So beggars can't be choosers. I'm still super excited to have stuff. And it's been a real blessing to have the time to figure out what direction I want to go with my business. So I want to talk quickly about Thriftvilla. As many of you know, I've been doing my podcast with my good friend Daniela over at Ivy and Blush Bottega since December. And we have had a really great run. But right now, I found that I just was having a hard time making the time mentally to get to the podcast every week. And Daniela is so great about like scheduling, and she's super flexible. And first we shifted from Wednesday nights to Saturday to record our podcast. And now that everybody is at home, I'm just finding it more and more difficult to just find the time. So I am just going to be pulling back just a little bit from the podcast, and I'm going to be recording every other week. So Daniela, I believe, is going to start a really exciting mini series on my off weeks, and I'm not quite sure what she's going to do, but everyone's going to be in great hands with Daniela, and I will be broadcasting once every other week. So this week was an on week, and we talked all about social media tools and how it can help grow your business and how we use social media. And Daniela created a great social media calendar for planning, so you can download that, which is great. I just figured I was going to let everybody know that I was going to be on an every other week schedule on Thriftvilla probably until the end of summer. And then I think I will reassess and see what's going on with my family, see how my time is being budgeted, see what's going on with other aspects of my business, and we'll go from there. Okay, next thing on the agenda here. I'm trying to talk fast. My website. So the update that I just want to give on my website is brief, and it is that it is a work in progress. There are still features I want to add to my website. I am looking into merchandise to sell, like just fun reseller merchandise, like maybe hoodies, or I've been on the hunt. I really want to offer IKEA bags, like IKEA style bags on my website. And I was looking all over the internet last night, and the one the one place I got super excited, I found that they did like branding, and the minimum order was 2,500 bags. So I'm like, yep, I'm not there yet. I am not there yet. I would love to like pool efforts with other resellers. Maybe we could get a bunch to sell, but IKEA bags are the best. So I would love to offer them. The way that I'm going to structure my drops that I do on my website, they will typically have a theme. So if you've been to my website, you'll note that I have only dresses on there. In a few videos back, I did a haul where I was just showcasing dresses from my own closet that I just wanted to sell directly to my customers and have them be able to save some money and me be able to save the fee from Poshmark. I don't think I will ever just sell on my own, because the truth of the matter is I rely heavily on Poshmark. I don't think that my own personal website will ever warrant the amount of traffic that I get through Poshmark. So as much as I love like moving some stuff over there, I will always have stuff on Poshmark because that is where I built my business and that is where I get the most traffic right now. And hopefully I'll expand more and one of these days sell more on eBay too. One of these days, I promise I'm going to do it. But in the meantime, I'm going to do like drops. So limited edition drops. So right now I have the dresses over there and I have the price that it's at. It's in, I think the only dresses that are left are priced at $15 or $20. It's $4.90 shipping. I'm sure there's a way I can remove shipping, but I haven't figured it out yet. And I wanted to offer free shipping in the last round, and I don't know how to do that. So when I listed new dresses, I priced them all below 20. I didn't do any at $25 to account for the $5 shipping. I'm going to keep them up there for like another week. The price that you see as the retail price is what it will be listed for on Poshmark. Whatever doesn't sell on that platform on my website, I'm going to shift over to Poshmark. I already have the pictures and the measurements and stuff, so it's going to be an easy transition over to Poshmark. And I will drop a new collection over on my website. And the next collection I plan on dropping is a bathing suit collection. So I'm just going to do mix and match, one piece, whatever I have. I've been collecting odds and ends for bathing suits for a very long time. I figure that will be lightweight to ship. I can ship everything first class over on my website. Whatever doesn't sell there after 2 weeks or before I want to launch my next collection, I'll pull it over to Poshmark. It seems like a little bit more work, but I'm going to have to take the pictures either way. And I would rather offer them on my website, drive some traffic over there, and then whatever doesn't sell, just pull on over and use the pictures that are in my camera and list it on Poshmark. So that's going to be my model. So probably the dresses will probably go 3 weeks because the idea is just formulating. But when I drop my next collection, it will just be for 2 weeks. I'll have the price that is for my website, the price that'll be on Poshmark. I'll do a little bit of a countdown. When it's done, I'll pull it and I'll put some new items over there. So that's what I'm testing the waters with right now. And the other feature that I wanted to mention was that I am doing some closet consults or just general coaching, whatever people need me for. I get a lot of DMs and sometimes I just don't feel like I have the time to really give people the answers that they need, or I feel like we could get into such a great, rich conversation if we had more time. Right now, my coaching is $50 for a thorough closet review that I'll do on my own. I also send you a questionnaire to let me know what your goals are for your business. Like, how many items do you want to have in your closet? Do you want to grow your closet? I try to gather information from you so I can help you plan your goals better. So for example, I don't want to tell you you should grow your closet to over 500 items if you want to start selling bundles. If you want to only have maybe 300 or 400 items in your closet and you want a curated closet, I can coach you in that direction if that's where you want to go. But mainly, I will take a look at your closet. You will fill out a questionnaire for me. I will look at the questionnaire, figure out what your goals are. I'll analyze your closet. I'll make my own notes for you. And then we'll do a Zoom call for 30 minutes and we will go over the notes that I took and just you'll have an opportunity to ask questions and we'll come up with some action steps for you to take to grow your business and to move it in the direction that you want. And at this point, I'm sticking specifically to Poshmark. I'm not sure that I would be an excellent coach for eBay right now. I can certainly help you get started on eBay, but I am not a consistent seller on eBay. So I'd like to keep it mostly to Poshmark. As it's posted on my website, it's $50 for that service. Since I'm just launching my website and I would really like to get the ball rolling, I want to offer a half off coaching session. So for the month of May, I'm going to be offering half off coaching. So that means you'll get everything that I just said, but it will be for $25. So I'll review your closet, you'll fill out the questionnaire, and then we'll do a 30-minute call. And this is just going to, because I'm new at it, I think it's just going to be a great way for me to get practice, to figure out what my clients really want. It'll be a great value for you. I'll get to know some of the people who I see in my DMs all the time. I can put a face with the name. I have worked with one person already and I really enjoyed it. So that's going to be something that I'm really looking forward to doing. It's a new thing that I'm exploring with my business. I'm really excited to work with people in our community. So definitely you can go to my website and then you can also email me at lorisbostonfound@gmail.com. or loritata1973@gmail.com. I'm slowly transitioning away from the loritata1973 to the Lori's Boston Found, but on my website, it's all at the initial, the loritata1973 @gmail account, and I do not know how to change that yet. So these are all the little things that I am working on. But yes, I'm very excited about coaching. I'm very excited about the plan with the items that I'm selling on my website. And also, I'm looking forward to doing a newsletter. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the people who have gone on there and signed up for the newsletter. So I have access to email addresses, and I'm really excited. I'll probably do my first newsletter at the end of May, just talk about things that are happening in my business and maybe offer like a free download here or there. I'm just really in a big learning phase right now. So it's been an adventure. It's really exciting to be at the stage of life that I'm in and have all of these new opportunities. I feel like traditionally I've been a person who puts the cart before the horse. I've had a lot of business ideas in my life that just never really panned out. I had a blog that I spent a fair amount of money on the design of the website, and I never really got it off the ground. And it's really nice to be in a position now where I'm doing these things because I feel like I need to do them. So it's been exciting. It's been a little confusing for me and a lot of juggling with a pandemic thrown in there. I am going to go live with Courtney this week on Friday, May 1st, and we are going to be on at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So 6 p.m. on the West Coast, and we are just going to chat. We haven't decided on a topic yet, so that's TBD. But you can set a reminder. I'm going to load it all up on my channel so people can set a reminder. And yeah, that's something to look forward to. I'm super excited to talk with Courtney. Let's get into the LBF bundles. I have them all here. I'm going to go through them quickly because I don't want this to be too crazy long. Okay, we're going to get started with the bundle boxes. This is going to be bundle box 1, and it is an athletic box with tank tops. So these, nothing exciting, but these are like brand new. These are the tank tops from Walmart. They are no boundaries, but really, really cute. And this is a Gap tank top. This has a shelf bra in it. It's that like Balance brand right there. And it has a shelf bra. These three are all size larges, and probably the best part of this is this Lululemon tank top that I'm including. However, it has like it has a stain right there, and then there was, I think, somewhere by the neck, like a teeny pinhole. So that's why I'm including it in this bundle. And then 2 pairs of Yogalicious, which you guys know how I feel about this brand. I love this brand. I just have too many. So Yogalicious, these have some like ruching. These are a cropped look. Those are large. These are an extra large, longer length. Okay, so that is bundle box 1. And this bundle box is $30 for 7 pieces. Bundle box number 2, this is a junior bundle box, and it includes 2 pieces from Brandy Melville. One is this sweater that has like that red and black stripe, or maybe it's navy blue, and this little alien t-shirt. This is John Galt, which is a division of Brandy Melville. This has some wash wear and definitely some light pilling. Remember, all of these are definitely pre-owned condition. I love this piece. It's like a little boho cropped bell sleeve sheer blouse. You can wear off the shoulders. This is a manteau. These are all running small to medium too. This is just a really pretty tank top in navy blue, like lacy lined with little spaghetti straps. And this dress is tiny, but it is, I think, a dress. It's very wrinkled right now, but it's a size small, Trixie. And so 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 5-piece bundle, $30. This is the junior bundle number 2. Box number 3, here we go. So this is going to be a woman's large box. So these are Ann Taylor Loft like khaki pants, and I believe they're a flat front. Yeah, they have these cool zippers. Ann Taylor Loft, really great condition. These right here are a pair of Gap Always Skinny. I actually like these jeans, but I think it's a mid-rise, and there's a little bit of puckering, a tiny bit. You can barely. These are also a size 12 and a nice dark wash, which is flattering. This is a Tommy Hilfiger V-neck. It's an extra large, definitely runs small, so I'm putting this in a large category. And then this Pure Jill is a size large. This is really nice. It's got like these pockets, kind of a tunic-y style. So that is only a 4-piece bundle. I'm afraid this is going to be heavy because I'm a little worried about the weight, but wanted to include something else. I have this Anne Klein scarf, really beautiful colors in here, and then this just, honestly, this looks like a Fendi knockoff. This was from my mother-in-law, but a very cute scarf, a nice accent scarf. So there we have it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces in this women's large lot. We go, box number 4, and I actually am going to have 5 boxes, not 3 or 4. So okay, this is pretty, it has a lot of washwear, but it's still a cool t-shirt. It's just Urban Outfitters in a small short sleeve tee. These are Champion sweatpants. Not even sure, they might even be men's, but they're medium, and they just have the wide leg. And the C, I believe, is just gray, so it's not like the traditional white and red Champion. 1, 2, these 3 pieces are all Cuddle Duds. I don't know if you've ever worn Cuddle Duds, but they're super comfy. That is looking way more washed out than it actually is under these lights. There's that piece. These are the pants, which is like a base layer, but they are so incredibly soft. Those are a size small. And this is a top. This is an extra small. And sorry, it's hard to film with one hand, but anyways, this is a long sleeve. These 2 pieces, so soft to wear to bed in the summer. And then this is a Vineyard Vines tank top, just very plain, and I believe it's a small, just plain gray Vineyard Vines tank. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, very neutral. This is going to be called my loungewear box, and that is box number 4. Here we go, last bundle box, and this will be bundle box number 5. And I think I'm just going to call this a mixed lot for women because sizes are all over the place and there's really no theme. This is a waterfall cardigan sweater, and it's open in the front. That is a size medium. There's one item. This is a petite and tailor small. And this is just like a little nubby short sleeve sweater, really cute for the spring with like just a regular crew neck. This is a new with tag dress. It's got, this kind of gives me like Hannah Anderson vibes, but it's very lightweight. It has, and it's a midi dress. It's pretty long. The brand is called Twins But Not, and it's a size small. Maybe this was like a mommy-daughter sort of thing. These are J. Crew, like culottes, crops. I don't know what's going on here. It looks like a little bit of lightness there. These are a size 10 J. Crew. They are not factory, but they're definitely a little dated, kind of like this pinky color. Looks like a mid-rise. This is from Express, just like a very nice ribbed top. Definitely on the smaller side. Let's see if I have a small. I'm guessing, oh, here we go. This is a size small. Yeah, definitely stretches, really cute with just jeans or jean shorts. And again, I was worried about the weight, but I wanted to add a couple more things. So just 2 little neck scarves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces in that lot. And that is bundle box number 5, mixed women. And that's all for the bundle boxes. That is my update. I feel like I really needed to connect with you guys and let you know what was going on in my life. And you know what else is going on? I miss my hairdresser. That's what's going on. I need to color my hair again. These weeks are flying by. We've been in quarantine now for 6 weeks. But anyways, we are healthy, and for that I am grateful. Sending love to everybody out there. Take care of yourself. Be safe. Comment below if there are any videos you'd like to see me do. I am up for anything these days. I do have some fun videos coming up for you. And don't forget to tune in to see Courtney and I this Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks, everyone.